the second. And he has a point. I have not seen Steph
Serve. That's
serve.
right.
Now, this is where, your focus is very important if you're LaSalle or UST.
That's correct.
First time since 1992 and 1993 when both the men and the women won the championship. The board members of the UAAP with us, of course, on hand, Mr. Padilla, Mr. Buenaventura, Mrs. Francisco.
I guess issue has been resolved. Mercado steps back at the service line.
So we're back at 11-5. So that's right. They gave 12-5 because of the error. So we're back 11-5. No error there. Coach Ramil shrugs his head. And I feel for him because you're down. And it kind of like breaks your focus. Problem on the first ball and for LaSalle.
They need to communicate inside the court.
Here's a better reception. Cha Cruz loads. Not too much power with that. Caballero does the other side.
Oh.
Kay will go back to Cha. Cha dumps it, swipes it.
No touch?
Oh, there's a swipe. Apparently, Coach Shaq says no.
Let's take a look at that again.
It's our first referee who called it. Wow, that's close. That's a net ball, but I don't know if a finger was on it, but it looked like a low ball and from our vantage point.
It did.
Vallejo, that's too low. LaSalle making a little chase here. I remember I watched the first game here at the arena talking to a lot of people. When UST lost the first set, I was beside this former coach and he said, pag UST natalo first set, di ako kinakabahan. Pag natalo ang LaSalle ng first set, mas kinakabahan siya. Meaning, he feels like if LaSalle naghahabol, mahirap. Pag UST naghahabol, kaya pa. Yun ang pakiramdam niya.
Actually, there are some teams, may mga characteristics yung teams.
Yes.
One good example of a team who can really recover is FEU.
Yes.
And I guess the same goes for UST. Ito, kahit tumabol, kayang-kaya. But then, again, maybe LaSalle is so used to being ahead.
Yes.
And, in terms of throughout the season, walang talo, no? So, hindi sanay.
And I like that point that you made, Anne, because maybe it affected their sharpness and their competitive edge because they went through so many easy games, 3-setters, tambak na 3-setters, and then when it became a little tight against, other teams, eto na, medyo nag-dip ng konti. And maybe, just maybe, they can recover just in time because, when you think about how they went through this tournament, LaSalle is too good to be swept in a series. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Parang manghihinayang ka with all of the talent. Okay, goes to Jack. She loves that. But Curato is there. She's solid, and I'm sure she's 100% today. And I say that because Curato during the Final Four during the last game of the elimination against LaSalle was sick as anything. She was really sick.
But had a stellar performance.
Yes. And she played well also the last game. So, again, these UST players coming together at the right time. Santiago. Alarca could not get it. But a smaller deficit now for LaSalle to work with.
That's right. Santiago was actually ahead. She already jumped. So tumama lang sa kamay ng blockers ng LaSalle, but no coverage was there for the Lady Spikers.
There's a promising prospect for UST. Banaticla is in the game. Curato again doing the job. Tabaquero puts it away down the line, baby.
And this rotation is actually a disadvantage for LaSalle. Whenever Kay Martinez is in the front line, UST is just having a feast. Talagang makikita mo kung saan nila pinapadaan yung bola. It would be down the line, aiming at the hands of Martinez, the shorter block.
Oh, that was too easy. Melissa Going, misjudgment again. She had a horrible first set in game number 1, too. And they seem to be going to her, and
that's something that you don't like, right?
yes. Shakey's fast serve. Shakey serving the world's greatest pizza for 35 years. Sabi nga nila, kung ikaw yung libero, ikaw yung iniiwasan. No?
That's right.
Santiago powers it through. Cha was a little late on the block. 16-10. UST ahead here in game number 2.
You're experiencing the excitement of UAAP Volleyball Season 72, powered by Shakey's, serving the world's greatest pizza for 35 years.
Remember when we started chasing dreams and grew stronger and grew wiser and grew braver. I've grown this way since I found you will always be around. I will always be around.
Back here at the arena in San Juan, where UST is ahead 16-10. Ricky Flores with a very interesting guest there right now. Go ahead, Ricky.
Yes, a very familiar face. I have Nila Santos with me. So Nila, how are you doing?
Okay naman. Enjoy naman ako.
Okay, so what have you been up to lately? Ano ginagawa mo these days?
Actually, busy ako sa family ko ng vegan eh. Hindi ako masyado nakakanood ng game, pero ngayon talaga pinilit ko bumaba para makanood ng game.
Okay, so parang gustong-gusto mo na talagang maglaro. You want to just change and then play with your teammates. What would you give up right now to play with your former DLSU teammates?
Excited talaga ako maglaro ulit. Pero since yun nga, tumutulong ako sa office namin, since family business naman yun, so maintindihan naman ako ng parents ko and very supportive naman sila sa akin. So sa tingin ko, yun yung i-give up ko muna.
Okay, thank you very much, Manila, and I'll see you later. There you have it, boom.
Thank you very much, Ricky Flores, the former captain and graduating with a championship. You can't take that away from her. She graduated with a championship last year.
She was the MVP as well.
That's right. In the finals. Hey, Martinez, who was also part of that team, including Cha. And, of course, Jack Alarca. C. And Marano are the new ones. Jack puts it over right away. They're down by 6 here. Running hit taken by Cha Cruz. Tabaquero. Jack asking for it, but they go to Cha. They just cannot seem to put away the ball. Tabaquero sent back. She asks for it again. Goes off speed. They dig it up. Joanne sends it to the other side. Long rally here. Back to Angeli Tabaquero. Cha Cruz digs it up. Kay going back to Cha.
Not
Again,
the best set.
far from the net. Kay struggling with her setting. And Jack, this is better for her. Great blocking by UST. And offensive block. And a sigh of relief is more what they felt there. Angge said it all, her reaction. She pulled out her tongue. Sabi niya, naubusan
It
yata.
was a long ride.
World's greatest pizza of 35 years. Mahirap yan, for those who don't understand this game.
Oh yeah.
To go at it again and again like Angge did.